How can you cut down the cost of a chicken feed if you do not have space or land to plant your own maize? So on today's video, guys, I'm going to talk about how you can get land to plant your own maize that you can use to produce or to mix your own chicken feed. So yeah, I'm going to talk about 3 simple things that you can do, guys, if you do not have land and you're interested in farming. 3 simple things that you can do to be able to get land that you can utilize for your farming activity. I do not have a big piece of land, but I've managed to acquire some land, or to get some land for temporarily get some land to use to plant our own maize. So that's exactly what I'm going to talk to you guys about. To those of you guys who also want to reduce the cost of your chicken feed, if you are a poultry farmer and you want to reduce the cost of your chicken feed, but you do not have land. So if you're interested in that, guys, stick around. Number 1, you could simply talk to your neighbors, guys. Talk to people around your area. In the countryside, in the rural areas, there are so many people who are not using their land. There are so many people who do not know what to do with their land. Some, they're not using it because they do not have the resources. Some, they're not using it because it used to belong to their late uncle. Now there's no one using it. So you can simply talk to those people, ask them to use their land. In most cases, like in my case, I've talked to so many people, and then I've been given the land to use for free without paying anything to anyone, simply because it's just land which is there. And I want to use it, and they're not using it. So yeah, that's the first thing that you can do, guys. Talk to your neighbors or to people around your area. If it's a new area, you can also just approach the headman and just talk to the headman. The headman, in most cases, knows exactly what's happening in the village. So yeah, you can do that. Number 2, if they refuse to give you the land just for you to use it, you could offer them to rent the place. And in most cases, in the rural areas, people, they would rather take money and use the money for the land that you're not using than just to say no. If they would say no, that means maybe they want some money. So offer them to rent that area, and then you give them some money. You make an agreement on how much you can pay for just to use their land, and then of course you can. Yeah, in most cases they will let you use their place that you're not using in exchange for money, right? If that doesn't work, if they refuse, you could ask to collaborate with them. Like I said, some people, they do not use their land because they do not have resources. You could offer to buy some inputs to use that land, and then include them in whatever farming that you're doing. Then you can do it together. I have done it, and I've also shared a video about that when we were planting tomatoes, whereby I collaborated with the people around me who had like land, because I didn't have land. I wanted to plant some tomatoes for sale, and then I collaborated with those people who were not using their land, and then they worked on the land, and then we made an agreement, and then we shared whatever we agreed on. So yeah, those 3 simple things can help you guys acquire a land temporarily, just to use for your farming activities. That could also be a better way for those ones of you guys who have never done any farming activity before. Then you can just do it as a one-time thing for you, just to see if it's something that works for you, or something that you enjoy being a farmer, before you pour some money into buying a big chunk of land. That maybe after buying that land, you realize that farming is not my thing. So yeah, you could just do that, guys, before you become really serious about that. So yeah, these are the things that I have done, and these are the things that I know can work if you talk to people, or if you rent their place, or if you ask to collaborate with them, if you involve them in your whatever farming activity that you're trying to do. So yeah, these 3 things, guys, can assist you can help you get land to farm whatever you want to farm. It is very important that when you have whatever agreement that you make with the people who own the land, if you agree to just use it for free, or if they want you to rent it, or if they want you to collaborate, it is very important, guys, that you have these things written down. Than just to agree verbally agree on something, because we are human beings. People are people. People can change at any time. So have it written. Have a written agreement whereby you include your lawyer. If you have a lawyer, include your lawyer in case, just in case of tomorrow. Because, like I said, we are human beings. People can change whatever they say yes to today. Tomorrow they can turn around everything and say no. We have never said that. So have it written down if you decide to do that. But that's the very simple ways of getting land if you do not have land and you are very interested in venturing into farming. So that's exactly what we've done this year. We asked so many people, not so many. We asked about 6 people. Because we wanted to plant a lot of maize, because as I've mentioned in one of my videos, that we want to try to cut down the cost of the feed, the chicken feed. And the only way that we can do that is by producing a lot of maize, our own maize. So yeah, since we do not have a big piece of land, and I'm pretty sure that those of you guys who've been following me on this channel, you are aware that I do not have a big piece of land. So yeah, I asked people around me, and they did not ask me to pay anything. So we just asked, and then they gave us those places that they're not using, and then we have planted our maize. So that's what we expect to get a lot of maize from those pieces of land where we planted our maize. So yeah, so this year we'll try by all means to produce our own chicken feed. So yeah, the chicken feed takes a lot of the money that the poultry farmer gets. So that's the reason why we decided to cut down the cost of the of feed by producing our own maize. And that's also the reason why we have asked so many people in our area, those ones who are not utilizing their space, if we could use their space to plant our maize, so that we'll be able to cut down the cost of our chicken feed. But while the chicken feed, it's very important, guys, that you have to send your people to some courses to learn how to mix your own feed, and you should also educate yourself on how to mix chicken feed. And I am personally attending those courses, online courses. And then I've sent my guys already to those courses on the ground there in Zimbabwe to learn how to mix our own feed, because those ones who are into poultry farming, you know the importance of the quality of good quality chicken feed. Because without the good quality chicken feed, your chicken cannot produce the eggs, or cannot grow nicely if you're dealing with broilers. So yes, quality is very important. So, and it should not be compromised. This is what most farmers say, and it is true. Because if you compromise the quality of the chicken feed, then you're not going to expect good returns. So if you are not good at mixing your own feed, do not do that. Stick to the feed that you buy from the shops that are already prepared, that have everything, because you have to have the right ingredients. You have to have a good balance. It has to have like good balanced diet for the chickens. So yeah, do those things, guys, and hopefully things work for you guys. So I will leave you guys watching this short video of our maize that we've planted around my area for our chicken feed.
Sebagai
If you haven't seen me before, my name is Tao or Mukanya, and I do focus on mixed farming in Zimbabwe, and Mukanya mixed farming. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Cheers, bye.